don't get a 64% spike in viewers,
At least.
then this is going to be my final appearance on
Oh,
After the
wow.
Show. Yeah.
That's strong. That's bold.
Yeah, I kind of need...
You're saying you've lost the passion. You need to find your joy.
I need to go find my joy.
You're going to head up.
Yeah, I've got
You're
a headache.
tired of this.
I don't think people understand the headache it's giving me staring at this small screen after doing the show. You know, if it weren't...
You've grown tired of this show after show, recover, show after show, recover cycle. It's stolen your joy.
Well, we have enough... Excuse me. For
Yes, you did make official dime bet.
We did. We
You
had
did.
an official one.
It was official.
Good.
You guys firmed it up. And by the way,
Dan has to spin this week.
Dan has to spend this week. Tomorrow we need to sit together, huddle up, come up with some consequences.
Yeah, we do.
As Wednesday. we'll
Should
spin
we
the wheel.
get Reimer involved, though? That's
Yeah.
why I wasn't sure.
I'll text him, see if he has any insight.
Was he the last one? Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
last one. Just leave those up there,
Yeah,
right? You can take off
Okay.
the ice,
yeah.
because I can tell you what. Sorry.
Yeah,
you
we
can-
can certainly.
Well, he has to wax his back.
The wheel of misfortune.
We can take Leo. We'll leave that off. The gang seems to love that.
Well, Dan and I, when that was on there,
Well, you're going to show them what it is here.
yeah, I'm going to flip the camera.
With lives and,
There's the wheel. There's the
Yeah.
wheel of misfortune. So here, that's the ice bucket challenge. We did that, so we'll get
take
rid of that.
off. He has to eat a piece of fish, which he hates.
He has to
It's
eat a piece of
stick,
fish.
Was it? Maybe it was a fish
Fish,
stick.
some kind of fish product. So apologize for things being backwards here,
Yeah.
David. He had to eat some fish. He had to do a week of Braves reports, which he would
Although
despise.
ice somehow, you want to see something weird? Look, ice is normal and everything else is backwards. Figure that out.
Yes.
Huh?
I guess ice.
How's that
Because it's
possible?
backwards and upside down, which
Yeah,
it
but-
looks like ice.
Shouldn't that look like wax? What's going on here?
I'm very confused.
Freaking me out.
I'm freaking out!
Anyway, that is the. I don't want a Braves report. Stay off of my Braves.
Yeah, so we'll come up with a few substitutes.
Here's the one. The biggest criticism I have for my guy is he will run you into the daggum ground when they beat something, but he'll just shut down and walk out the room when it's time to get some in return.
He got very mad last week when we sort of shut him down on talking about the Mets. It was the first time he really bowed up
Yeah.
about the...
Yeah, he said something to you, and what did
I think it's because I said something.
Yeah, but here's what he did. He said to you, he said, well, you'll find out next week, didn't he? Do you
Yes.
remember what I said to him?
Yes.
I said, you'll find out this weekend.
Yes.
I did.
And they did.
And they found out big time.
They found out big time.
Yeah, Braves
Now,
3, Mets. The Mets are 16-3 in their last 19 games. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They've lost 5 out of 6 to Atlanta. So they're
Yes.
16-3, and then add the 1-5 against the Braves.
Now the Cubs head to what I'm told is pronounced City Field. I've been pronouncing it
Sci-tie.
I've been pronouncing it with an SH sound. My apologies
Oh.
to the Mets and their fans.
Yeah, listen, this is a little
We're
too...
bad away from home, so I'm
Well,
really
this is a
nervous.
little too kumbaya for me, too, because I
Yeah,
needed you
I
to,
know.
I don't know, win a game
We
this
failed
weekend
you.
against
We
the
failed you
Nats.
badly.
And you didn't do that.
Yeah, we really let it down.
That's too
the
bad.
Nats are red hot, but we got mowed down at Wrigley Field this weekend. It was
The
ugly.
big story here
Ugly.
is Andrew Luck. Look, I'll
Yeah.
be the guy who says it. What a great weekend for the Jaguars. Our top rival, the best team in the division, lost their quarterback. And
Yep.
look, they didn't lose him to death or injury or illness. He decided to walk away. There's no
Right.
suffering here.
Right.
There's no reason to feel guilty about being glad that Andrew Luck is
Right.
gone. So... Thank you very much. If Deshaun Watson would like to retire today, I mean,
Right.
you know, he had that knee injury. I don't want him to have to go through
We're
too
not
much.
sitting here throwing a parade and doing a celebratory dance over Lamar Miller because that's terrible and
Yeah, it's an
unfortunate.
injury, right.
We feel bad.
He didn't get Andrew Luck didn't get cut, and we're celebrating. He didn't get fired, and we're celebrating. His career didn't end due to injury. And the only thing I take exception with, and I have no proof, so I'll just be the irascible guy in this situation, I don't trust that he's any more hurt than everyone else in the league. He just doesn't want to play football anymore.
And maybe not.
And I can't.
We'll never know.
I can't get him to bite, but I believe that this could be something that the NFL is going to have to think about moving forward, and that is this. Guys now are 27, 28 years old, and they have made $10 million over and over.
Right.
You know, it used to be
They are
you
rich.
you had to play football for your 13 years to make the amount of money you would have made working for 40.
Right.
Well, now you can play football for 1 year and make more money than you're going to make your whole life. So
Right. You get to that second contract.
you don't
and
need
are
it.
set for
He doesn't
life.
need the money. So he has the flexibility and freedom to walk away. I think, look, if this were any other position, even if it was a good player, it would be a yawner. He's a quarterback. You look at him as your field general,
Right.
your leader, your MacArthur. He's got to be tougher than everyone else. He's got to be more prepared than everyone else. He's got to be a leader more than everyone else. He's got to motivate more than everyone else. And the Colts have one who just, wanted to find his joy, had an ouchie, and had to go bye-bye. So Good.
Yeah.
Go on. Take some more with you.
And more good news, noted terrible human being Taylor Lewan will be suspended for the first 4 games of the season. That includes week 3 against Yannick Ngakoue, Josh Allen, and Calais Campbell.
Well, we need some help when the Titans come here. Goodness knows they've had our number through the years. So
They are a terrible team, but somehow they always show up for the
So
Jags.
the Jaguars now, suddenly, they open against Kansas City, and that's going to be a tough one here at
tall
home.
order.
Then they go to Houston, is that correct, in week 2?
Correct.
Who's going to be without Lamar Miller. But again, we won't celebrate that. Look, I don't know what a big deal Lamar Miller is anyway.
Right.
They've been, desperate to move away from Lamar Miller.
Well, it's a good thing for them they made that trade for Duke Johnson.
Yeah, Duke Johnson, who's been a third down back in Cleveland, will be probably now by necessity more than that in Houston. So then they get them week 2, and then in week 3, the Titans, who the Titans have another little noisy situation that's starting to go on up there, and that is Marcus Mariota does not have a strong grip on that job.
Ooh.
And look, we know from here with Gabbert and Henne, or from Bortles and last year Kessler, whenever you have a situation where you don't have a quarterback winning the job, you are not a good team.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
It's a bad situation.
Anytime your quarterback's not good enough for you to stick with him, you have a bad team.
And I've seen a lot of people, analysts in the Twitter sphere say that, Tannehill has outplayed Mariota, but Mariota might retain the job because of his position in the organization. But the Tannehill's been, not by a wide margin, but he's been marginally more impressive.
Yeah, and Tannehill's, I don't think there's a big difference between Tannehill and Mariota. It wouldn't surprise me if Tannehill was better and deserved the job. Mariota, look, the one thing about Mariota that I will feel for him with is I do think that he played hurt more than some quarterbacks are willing to play hurt. And it affects your, it affects your performance and it affects your reputation. And so those things feed each other, but
Maybe he needs to find his joy.
Marcus, go find your joy, buddy.
Go find your joy.
I'm gonna go find my joy.
All right, man. Let's go find it. We'll find you, Googans, tomorrow.
If I find Andrew Luck, I'll let you know.
Another edition of The Drill. Super Tuesday. Don't miss it. Wednesday, Dan Hickett spins the Wheel of Miller's Fortune. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be real good.